Joining us now is Vincent Hill, a private investigator and former police officer with the Nashville Police Department. Vincent, first of all, just give me your reaction to what you've seen.
Well, I think it's tragic and horrific, and I think his attorney said it best, worse than the Rodney King. I think he took 9 more kicks than Rodney King actually did in 1991. And the thing that's troubling about it, John, is you see the subject in the prone position, in the surrender position. He puts his hands behind his back, but yet he's tased and he's kicked in the head. You had 2 officers there. One could have been the cover officer, which is standard procedure. One could have been the contact officer to place handcuffs on him, but yet they continued to beat on this subject. If you have those 2 officers handling the scene, you wouldn't need the other 9 or 10 officers there. It would have taken less than 10 seconds to place handcuffs on this subject.
Vincent Hill has been pursuing his own investigation of the case, hired by Steve's mother for a token amount of $1. And he says he's found gaping holes in the police investigation.
Why would the Nashville police not want to do a thorough investigation on this case?
Until Nashville police proved to me there was a gun sale, there was no gun in Jenny's possession. That gun was Adrian Gilliam's from 2007 up until the time it was found at that crime scene.
The idea that police would be so prideful so as to not really find the murderer is very disturbing to me.
It's very disturbing. But again, look who it was. If it was just some Joe off the street, it would have been a cold case for 20 years. For 20 years. It was Steve McNair. Police knew they had to clear it quick. They had this gun at this crime scene. They had this young lady at this crime scene. Let's clear this up. Let's clear it up.
Us, Vincent Hill, former police officer, private investigator, who was shot an Uzi.
Well, as a parent myself, I cannot conceive the idea of putting an Uzi in a 9-year-old's hands.
Words have been thrown around like kickback and recoil.
Right.
What happens?
Well,
and again, this is a 9-year-old,
right.
Not you, a fully grown man.
Exactly. I was going to say a fully grown man, maybe not so much recoil. But...
Will he take the mental stability of Oscar Pistorius into account? Because the defense attorney is saying, look, he had PTSD.
Well, I think overall you have to look at everything. The shot pattern, the location of the shots, his state of mind. Was there an intent there to kill her? Would it be logical that an intruder would be in your restroom in the middle of the night? Yeah. And we're talking about murder. We're not talking about representing yourself for a traffic accident.
Yeah.
Exactly.
We're talking about murder.
The dumpster ate my payments. Vincent, you get your mail, don't you?
I get my mail all the time. I just want to know that this postal worker gets to leave early.
I think Employee of the Month award, or does she need more training on what to do when being robbed? Vincent, I ask you.
Well, I think he was more concerned about eating fresh than anything else. So
It's a sandwich
I don't know about
artist.
the Employee of the Month.
Employee of the Month. Employee of the
Vincent Hill, also the author of Playbook to a Murder.
Officers have a split second to make a decision that could affect not only their lives, but the lives of someone else. Did he believe he was in imminent danger, based on size, based on the surroundings, things of that nature?